Hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio anyways. And sometimes that yesterday we thought it was the last day of some sort of for the scheduled recordings around here for the uploading schedules that we thought it was the last day, and because it wasn't going to be really it was to do this as well. It was recorded on yesterday, and that wouldn't believe that is gonna be for gone 2 days ago. I wasn't gonna be excited, but extremely nervous about for hear this. And today we're looking up for the original Cookieverse Comic Studio, the OC characters like them. It was going to be for even for those, the four of them in a total, and there was only one left. It could be for the Bear Patch as well. Not even this one or anything as well. It's nothing but the same backgrounds as well, but I'm not sure. It goes on to the stats as well. Even to do this as well, we showed up for some every kinds of like themselves. As anyways, we keep ourselves for the mouse cruiser turned on, and the characters could be for round as meatball cookie and mint apple cider cookie, hard taker, and buttercracker cookie. And like anything as well, for some sort of anything as well, the four of them is actually going to be for one this time as well. It absolutely contains for three epic cookies and one super epic cookies that we probably sing this as well. Even some sort of like the kingdom based defense, like anything as well. The ginger was actually females, almost all of them except for him as well, for some sort of like this. It must be could be for a female or some kind of like this thing as well. This is not a photo of him as anyways, but it definitely look anything isn't going to be for around here. So this isn't going to be for around here after Gingerbrave and their friends accidentally found a way to revive them. And even them could be for around for the dream salute anything as well. The specific like those things as well could be even for a total like this. Another one is the mint apple cider cookie, and it was going to be using the ambush like this as well. The female could be even for almost anywhere for it to do, and it's actually going to be for this guy anyways, and the full collars like anything as well, which means it's absolutely for a real life image. This is actually for the old himself for to do this as well. Another one is the meatball cookie. It was a male, of course, that haul a little bit amount of stuff, and some kind of like this should be for like anything as well. Like even exploring for like anything as well, and even for a little bit amount of shouts, but I cannot believe that wasn't going to be for around here. So they were almost around for the females over here. And finally, it's the buttercracker cookie. Could be for around here. It's a female, and it would be the father around. I'm not sure. This is gonna be the little daughter around here for just one, and I cannot believe it. That isn't going to be for around here. Even that is some kind of the statics is gonna be for a little bit of too much overall, and that wouldn't believe that we just seen for those sprites. So even for some kind of like this, could be for about like the no face as well. That must be for no faces guys like anyway as well. Another one, it has a pet sheep, and it could be for around for like anything as most based for like this. This is gonna be a little child, and it was the daughter of some sort of like this. It was gonna be the daughter of him as well. For a butter candy cookie isn't going to be for like that him. And let's just see that they just gonna be find a way what I just whenever to find out as well. So we didn't know that that doesn't matter, and could be for around him as well. And it was gonna be the toy maker itself of this thing as well. This is the butter bear cookie. She was the daughter of Butter Bear Cookie. instead of Lollipop Cookie, like anything as well. I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for his parents, and I cannot believe that wouldn't be exist like this thing as well. I wasn't able to look here forward as well, and it's actually for himself, leads to Cookieverse OCs doc, like anything as well. It was owned by something itself, by Namize. Thanks to Dev Sisters for making me having so many ideas for cookie back, like the cookies back in the day. I can't redesign them, who they're dying as well for even them, for some kind of like this. The OC-verse is almost not gonna be everywhere for around here, and since I might gonna be find out in the user comics. It was just the same video from a previous video that I just seen this. There is no comics anywhere for a round of these posts, because nothing is absolutely we found here, because nothing that is actually found out as well, because unfortunately that wasn't going to be for around for much exist around here. Everything looked a little bit new as well. Sometimes it was extremely underrated as well. As for sometimes that we found out, I wouldn't believe this isn't going to be for just like who it was. And so I added some kind of a little bit amount of things as the statics like them for. And therefore, that we don't really remember, that I just don't remember for some sort of like this. I cannot believe for some, there's no comic users that who absolutely going to be posting this whenever that I just find out. I cannot believe it. This isn't going to be for one of it's for some sort of like this. And let's just head it back here and then must be for a ton of like those things. No comics of those like those things. There are no user comics everywhere. And because that she wouldn't able to be redesigned like this as well, because this is the most underrated thing that we just found out, and there is no faces like anywhere it goes for some sort of like this removed as well. It wasn't going to be playing as a witch, and like anything isn't going to be for around here, and it wasn't going to be for here like anything as here for some sort of like this. I cannot able to be for speaking a little bit longer as well. There must be for some sort of status like those things, like every character stats are almost everywhere as well, except the pickup trucks like those things as well. And yes, that we eventually added some kind of a custom face made for the ridiculously angry. So I cannot believe this is going to be even weird and ridiculous over here. Without a nose, even that must be for the custom eyes, like anything is going to be. And a custom mouth was going to be for around here. Because I added one of those things, or some kind of, for the face from Battle for Dream Island. And especially, it must be a Ford F-250 overall for this thing as well. It must be the F-Series around here. But right on the side like those things as well. I'm probably sure that the meatball cookie was extremely angry then for this original one as well. Sometimes that was always ridiculous over here. And there we got for around here that I just added a mint apple cider, hard taker cookie, and butter cracker cookie around here on the round outside of the truck, and especially for some sort of the lamp over here for some sort of like this. Because sometimes mint apple cider cookie was on the trunk of the truck for some kind of like this, or some kind of a little bit of bad as well. They're absolutely probably for went a little bit for one thing as well. Especially this truck was a Chevy Silverado. It was going to be for one thing. It's absolutely a Chevrolet Silverado 1500. It was a 1500 like those things. I cannot believe it wasn't going to be for one evolve for like this thing as well. It removed from roadblocks, including the Ford trucks, or anything is gonna be for like this as well. Instead of the SUVs and sedans, we put around with those two pickup trucks as well. I have too much to say for around here for like anyways as well. But I'm afraid this is absolutely going to be so underrated as well. Even possibly that it just saved some drafts like anything as well. There are no user comics everywhere. And it was probably that started to get a little bit getting confused about me. And whatever that is absolutely going to do for custom sprites and everything before like this that wouldn't be so precious. So thanks for watching, and the link is going to be in description below. I'm going to be signing off. And don't forget the main website that is absolutely also into the description below. And I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later, and I'll be see you in the next one. And because the background was absolutely a little bit weirder, but some sort of like the same thing, it wouldn't be like anything as well. And because of the total, like anything is could be for round itself, wouldn't be so necessary as well. And that is the entire of the original characters of the Cookieverse of like themselves, because that she made like whatsoever for around here. Like anyways, thank you for like anything as well, but I'm not very sure that I just started to get for very speechless as well, since I was pretty dumb as well. And I'll see you in another video as well, so thanks again and have a nice day, mini lads and gentle cars like for themselves.